Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Friday the 5th, also Cinco de Mayo. So there was a lot of people out partying, getting drunk, and I did not partake in any of that. I got up this morning, got a handful of things done, and just real quick headed out and started working on the house next door. Was in the process of doing that. My mom took off to go to Kansas City to hang out with my cousin's daughter's birthday party, I believe it is. So yeah. They kind of, it's not the actual birthday, but they gather the parties together and kind of split them up, and that way everybody can come down and kind of hang out and have a good time. So went ahead, she took off, and I just kept working on the house. I didn't have any help in this whole trip, this whole like house moving thing at all. So been doing all that, so I just kept at it again all day today. I was busting my butt. Had a gentleman come by and look at the house, trying to see if he's going to buy it or not. He was back and forth trying to find somebody else to help invest in it with him. I don't know, it is what it is. So a lot of that going on. Made probably 5-6 trips to the auction house, truckloads at a time. There was so much stuff in that house. Oh my God, that house. It's like a Harry Potter tent. It is much bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. There was a lot of stuff stacked up in there, and I got it all packed up. Not all of it, I got some left, but almost all of it packed up and in the auction house storage building. And I'm going to finish up the rest Sunday is my plan. I'll get that knocked out to get that all finished up and that fun stuff. But I did just make trip after trip. I had a couple people stop by off and on. Neighbor came down, talked to me and stuff. And it's that weird thing where like I was thinking, okay, nobody's gonna be here to bug me. Mom's not around. I can just knock this out. Went ahead and basically seemed like at least every trip somebody stopped by to talk to me, which I don't mind. I enjoyed, trust me, but it did delay my process quite a bit. So finally got wrapped up to where I needed to be, or where I thought I needed to be, and said to hell with it, and decided to go for my run, got my run done, and then got back home, got a shower, and then grabbed a bite to eat real quick. I ate some leftover meatballs, and then decided to head up to Ottumwa to hang out with my buddy and his father. We hung out there for quite a while. I really enjoy Senior quite a bit. Him and I get along real well. We have some really in-depth, amazing conversations, and I've made the remark numerous times that I'll probably be much more devastated when he passes than I was when my father passed. So I have a bond with that man. I love him to death. I think highly of him. It's one of those things that, yeah, from day one, we've got along. We never have had any issues back and forth of, difference of opinion here and there, of course, but never had disdain for each other in any way, shape, or form. So went ahead. I told Junior not to tell him I was coming up at all, so I walked in there and kind of surprised the hell out of him, which is always a good little sign. So you can see a look on somebody's face when they're really, truly happy to see you, and that felt damn good. It really did feel good. So planning on going back there and hanging out possibly Sunday again. If not, I'm going to go up there and hang out Tuesday before I head back to Florida. At minimum, I'll hang out there Tuesday. So definitely enjoy the heck out of him. I'm trying to get him to come down. I offered to pay for their fuel and all that kind of stuff in the truck if they want to drive down and hang out for a week or so. And I'm trying to make that process happen. We'll see if that actually goes to fruition or not. So would be super excited if that actually happened. So went ahead, got back home pretty late. It was ridiculously late when I got back home, and I have no internet at my house. I have cell data on my iPad and my iPhone, but it's so slow, like I can't check. The phone's a little faster than the iPad, but the phone, I gotta pay for the data, and I have limited amount of data. The iPad's unlimited, but it takes like 10 minutes to, check an email, and it's just not worth it. So I was able to talk to Karen a little bit. We did a little bit of FaceTime. I was able to do that. Just chilled out. Ended up going through and unpacking a handful of stuff I had left in the house that I'm actually staying in. The rental house that was kind of more of a warehouse for me. I've been moving all that stuff to the auction house, keeping a few boxes, but I pulled out some old memories. I found some old VHS tapes and some old photos and all kinds of stuff like that. I had up in the one closet off the master bedroom there. So went ahead, got that all down, got it ready to pack up and take away. And I'm not really a big fan of the I got a bunch of pictures that I really don't give a shit about, to be completely honest with you, stuff. And the frames are heavy and they're bulky and they're cheap frames. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is actually just pull the pictures out, throw them in a box, and then basically throw all the frames away or take them to the auction house, whatever. I don't care. So there is one of my trophies from like some car show stuff. There's a big plaque in there for one of the car shows, and I'm thinking about trying to decide if I'm going to keep that or not. Right now, I don't know if I am or not. but there it is what it is. So I'm trying to figure out a way of getting like a trailer load or a Penske truck type stuff hauled down there at a reasonable price. Trying to convince Junior into bringing down with the race trailer, towing the trailer down with all my stuff. And I even offered to fly into Des Moines and then basically help with the driving, hang out, I'll pay for all the fuel, drive them down there and stuff. You know, they can have a good time, hang out in Florida for a week, and then drive their ass back and have fun stuff. So we'll see if that happens. There'll be plenty of room in that trailer. I just have to throw down some tarps on the bottom so the oil from the leaks from the bikes and stuff wouldn't get all over my junk. But other than that, I think that would work out perfect for me. One, I would get a chance to, you know, kind of show Florida off to Senior and go from there. The only sad part is it's going to be starting getting hot pretty quick, and I wish I would have known that I was going to be selling these houses earlier, because I would have done the whole trip a month or two ago with them, so it would have been nice and cool down there, and they would have had a lot more enjoyable time on the beach. But it is what it is. So that's what I got there. I finally got some sleep. I don't know, it's probably midnight-ish or so. Got up about 5:30 or so, got on the road, and I'm actually on my way right now to Kansas City. I'm going to hang out for a couple days and head back up to Iowa. I'm going to hang out here today and tonight for my cousin's daughter's birthday party. Like I said, mom's down there out now with her sister, and then I'm going to spend the night. I hope I might come back up. Depends on what mood I'm in. I'm having trouble sleeping tonight. This whole move thing, the whole house thing's got me stressed. I'm not sleeping with the shit. I got about 4 hours of sleep, I think it was, last night, and definitely not getting the good, wonderful rest that I need. So I might just drive back up to the night instead of trying to spend the night here, and I'll be ready to go in the morning. If not, I'll head out early in the morning and get a bunch of stuff done on Sunday that needs to be done, so I can just keep plugging along. I gotta get this house unloaded. I gotta get it unloaded. I gotta get the damn thing sold and get that stress off my head. That would be super nice. If not, I'm gonna have to list to the real estate agents. I don't want to deal with that crap, and just, I don't know. I'd much rather sell it for 10 grand or 15 grand less and just walk away from the thing. Hell, I'll sell it for 25,000 less. I don't really give a shit. If I could just, if somebody would walk in and put cash in my hand and take care of it all from there, I'd sell it 25 grand below what it's worth easily, just to be done with the whole thing. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.